Hello everyone, this is Greg with OM Gadgets, and today I want to tell you about what I think is the best possible setup you can have with your Android phone in the car. Now I don't know about you, but when I see somebody driving like this, with their eyes off the road, looking at their cell phone, it gets under my skin because it's very inconsiderate. You should be putting this thing on your dash, because that way it'll minimize the time that you'll be taking your eyes off the road so you don't run over anybody. So let's go through what I think is the best setup. Okay, we'll start with the car mount that I'm using. This one is made by Exogear. You can buy it at Amazon for $30. And what's really nice about this one is when you put your device against the button in the middle, it clamps it shut. This mount will support a phone that's up to 6 inches. And there are different mounting options. I have chosen to use the one that mounts to the air vent. So I'm going to demonstrate putting my phone in it, and as you can see, it's very easy. All you have to do is touch the button and that clamps shut right on your device. To remove the phone, there are 2 buttons that you push in the back, and it's not the easiest thing to do in the world, but you get used to it very quickly. Okay, now moving on to the charger. This is a USB Type-C charger made by TronSmart. Now this thing will promise that you're getting the same level of charge as the out-of-box charger you get with your Nexus 6P, which is 5 amps and 5 volts, 3 amps. I don't think that it's actually quite as powerful, but when you do plug it in, you will see that your phone does say fast charging, and as what I've noticed is that I can get about a 1% for every minute that I have it charging in the car. So let's see what happens when you plug this in. So as you can see, it says charging rapidly. So let's unlock the phone. Now, the app that I use for my car mode, I already had it installed, so I'm going to click that, and this is the first boot that you get when you're using this app. So we're just going to go through some of the introductory screens. We're going to skip through those before we jump into the setup process. Now at this stage, you do want to push enable monitoring for media, and it'll ask you if you want to allow this app to use notifications on your device. You need to give access to this application in order to be able to push notifications. And you're presented with the screen like this when you set it up for the first time. Now, first thing that I do is I disable city alerts, because I don't want an alert going off when I drive into a new city. I live in the Dallas area, and we have a lot of different cities that we drive through all the time over the course of like a 15-minute commute. I don't need an alert for that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch it to night mode, okay? And I will be adjusting the color scheme that I want night mode to have. I have a red dashboard, so I'm choosing a red color scheme for night mode. Let's put it back to day. Now, there are widgets on the left-hand side of this application, and what I like to do is put the battery at the top left. This shows your current battery percentage, the temperature of your CPU, and the rate at which you're charging or discharging. The second widget I'd like to do is just the time, because it's much easier to see when you don't have to look at the top right corner of your phone. Now, this is the part where you can set which application or shortcut you want. You long press it, you push application, and in the top right corner, I like to have my phone. The top middle shortcut I like to have I like to have my Google Play Music app right there. The bottom middle, I am putting the app that I use to open and close my garage door. I have a smart garage door, and voice search and Google Maps are pretty much going to stay in place. Swiping to the left will reveal actually media controls. This is very convenient. Sometimes if your Bluetooth does not play music automatically, you can start the music by swiping to that screen. So at this point, I'm going to set the theme, and I'm only going to do this for the day mode. I've already set what I like for night mode, and this phase beam is actually a pretty cool looking live wallpaper that this app comes with. So we're going to go to day mode settings, and what we're going to adjust here is the day mode brightness. Now here, I always want it at max. I really don't care about power consumption when I'm driving because I have a fast charger attached to the phone. So in day mode, I want it always at max. However, night mode, that's a different story. Night mode, if your device gets too bright, it could be bothersome while you're driving. So at this point, what I'm going to do is change the brightness to auto. That way it detects how much light is being exposed to the device and adjusts it accordingly. There's some additional options under the display settings, but we're not going to be using them. Now, startup options is what really makes this application very nice to use. When you do the start-stop car mode, it lets your home button override everything and take you directly to this application's homepage. What I've done also here is I have started it with Bluetooth, and I've said that whenever you pair with my car multimedia device, you're going to launch this app. So basically what I just did, I told it, whenever you detect my car on the Bluetooth, you're going to put my phone into car mode and this app will launch. There I just muted my notifications because I don't want them when I'm driving, and I want the media volume always set at max whenever this application starts and the Bluetooth is connected. We want to keep our display on because, again, we don't care about power consumption with the fast charger connected, and we want to apply the settings for all the applications that we launch while our phone is in car mode using this app. Now, as you can see, this is what my day mode looks like. However, we want to change it from day mode to auto so that it knows whenever it's night, it's going to go by itself into night mode, and when it's day, it'll stay in day mode. So I'm going to exit the app. I'm going to turn on this display off my phone, and I'm going to start my car so that you can see what behavior happens when I connect the Bluetooth to the car. Okay, so once my Bluetooth connected, this app automatically launched. Now, this is only going to happen the first time. It's going to ask you, do you want car mode to be used by Android Auto or by this app? And as you can see, the music automatically started up. And there we have it. This is a very nice car setup. Everything that I need is right there. So let's turn it off, disconnect the cable. And that's pretty much all.
So there you have it, folks. In order to operate your cell phone safely while driving, you need a good car mount, a good app that will manage your car settings, and in the case of a Nexus 6P, a charger that'll charge your phone fast, because that's very convenient. All the products that I've showed you in this video, including the app, I'll put a link in the description below here. This is Greg for OM Gadgets. Thank you so much for watching.